Welcome back to Crokinole Center. We have another game from Group B in the singles round of 24 action at the NCA Players Championship. As two players below the playoff line look to make a charge, Josh Carrafiello sits on 9 points, starting us off with a 20, and Fred Slater on 4 leaves that one short with the black discs. Carrafiello makes a nice takeout 20 there. He leads by 2 without the hammer. And Fred Slater long again, so Carrafiello a chance to keep play on his side of the board. Some good solid takeouts here. Slater perhaps trying to pull this one back and didn't get the takeout, but did not leave this in an unfriendly position at all. No easy takeout for Carrafiello. He just plays the touch, and this has left a takeout 20 chance for Slater, which he converts 2-1 in the 20 count. Carrafiello trying to just leave this where it is, but he pulls it back a little off the peg. So again, another touch 20 chance for Slater. And he converts it. Carrafiello now needs this open 20, and he gets it. 3-2 for Josh Carrafiello, sitting 2 discs on the board. I think there is a double takeout chance if Slater wanted it, but looking at his line here, I think he's just playing defense. Carrafiello still sitting that 10 on the board in a tricky spot, jams his takeout attempt. No contact made with the black disc, although Fred Slater needs to get rid of this red disc and leave his shooter in the 10 to tie or the 15 to win, and the disc that he shot with his previous shot is blocking the easy path in. Well, he's setting up at this. I don't think he can get to it from the outside, so he'll have to go through his own. I don't think the angle is quite there, unfortunately. Slater is blocking our camera line, but looking at that, he appears to have jammed it. So Josh Carrafiello starts it off with a 2-point steal against the hammer. That was a really tricky round there for Fred Slater at the end to play well. I think he did well, of course, to draw the mistake from Carrafiello, but left himself in an impossible situation with that last. So Fred Slater starting us off here in round 2 comes up short. Another hanger chance for Carrafiello. He converts this just as he did the first. Slater now against the hammer is going to need to play some catch-up here, and that's a good start. Carrafiello scores, though. Carrafiello is the first to miss. We're tied at 2 in the 20s, and Fred Slater may have a takeout 20 chance here. But it just didn't go for him, right over the hole. Carrafiello now could play some defense. Gets a little lucky with that takeout, but left in a good spot. And that's in an even better spot. No great shots here for Fred Slater to score a 20. He just sticks it close to the hole. Carrafiello, again, playing really stingy takeout defense here. Another one buzzes around the pegs. Fortunate to not hit his own. Now just the takeout for 2 points. Carrafiello gets it. So Carrafiello is able to back up the steal in round 1 with a 2-point hold of hammer in round 2. And now let's see if he can build on that momentum as he starts off game 3 and scores an open 20. Slater with the response scores. And Carrafiello goes long, so an early advantage to Fred Slater. He may be able to pull this back off a peg as well and play some defense. Try and waste some shots. But this is a little close to the peg. Carrafiello should be able to make something out of this. At least inches play back toward him. Oh, Fred Slater scoring the 20, no takeout. But with the hammer, he's up 2-1. Even as Carrafiello scores this, the advantage is still very present for Fred Slater. Looking for another touch 20 off of this, and it just lips out for him. Here's a chance for Carrafiello, and he loses his shooter. Slater just perhaps looking to move forward a little bit, leaves this tightly between the pegs. And Carrafiello loses the shooter there to the outside of the board. So no easy opportunities will come for Josh Carrafiello. He needs to peel and gets it. Fred Slater, if he can score this 20, he will guarantee a point in the round. But he's gone just long. So last shots each, Carrafiello needs a follow-through 20. And he had pretty good line there, but well short of the pace needed. So Fred Slater, get the takeout for the 2 points. And he gets it. So Fred Slater is on the board here. He holds his hammer to get in at 4-2. Here's that 20 that gave Fred Slater an early advantage in the round. Even though he didn't get the 20, he was playing with an advantage and only solidified it there. Slater now trying to steal 2 points to get back on level footing in this game. Starts it off with a 20. Carrafiello now scores in response. Fred Slater keeping the pressure on to get to 2-1. Carrafiello level to the task. This is some of the most consistent 20 shooting we've had in this match so far. But Carrafiello breaks the trend, goes long with his third shot, so without the hammer, Fred Slater has an advantage. He gets a good stick, moves that one just a little bit closer to that peg. Carrafiello moves it a little bit to the right. Fred Slater again. And that one has rolled a little bit outside of the house here. So a great chance for Fred Slater. If he can keep this far enough back, that'll force Carrafiello to peel. And there it is. Carrafiello gets the peel though. So 2 shots left each. Fred Slater leads 3 20s to 2. A 20 here would secure at least a point, but he goes long. So tough spot for Carrafiello. Pushing for the 20, doesn't get it, but does leave it tricky on his side of the board. Fred Slater needing this takeout. And that guaranteed a point for him, getting rid of the disc. But his shooter barely stays on, forces an almost impossible, very long ricochet 20, which Carrafiello can't make. So Slater does steal the 2 points back at the end of the match and ties it at 4.